Okay, I think I'm recording now. I really don't have an idea of what I'm doing. I just know that there's a camera here and I'm going to take advantage of it because it's there. It's just been sitting there collecting dust, and I don't really see a value in things that just collect dust. I think I'm at the point now where I think I'm going to start taking more action on things that I've talked about. So, nomenclature, if that's the right term, is if you're don't just speak about it but be about it, and that's what I'm planning on doing. Well, actually that's what I'm going to do now. So again, as far as sensitive direction to speaking, I just think that it's time for me to do something about it. I started this website called No2Hate.org. It's No2Hate.org, and the whole premise of that website is and will be an emphasis on sharing ideas, sharing values that are common throughout humanity and existence globally. Something that I shared on that website is that globally we all have a responsibility to stop these things. My predecessors, which would be my ancestors, relatives, friends, people that have come before me, the shoulders that people like to stand on, spent a very long time working very hard to eradicate these fundamental ideas that these whatever they are, white supremacists, cholos, Latinos, MS-13, ISIS, these ideas that they have of hate. And I think it's backwards thinking and us taking, as a society, a couple steps back. And I really don't see a benefit in doing that. It is just my personal opinion, but I do see the idiocy, the moranosity. I don't know if that's even a real word. I'll look it up and check if it is. Of the things that are happening, the things that these kids, that these people are doing, ignorantly ranting and screaming and yelling. One of the things that I took note of was these kids yelling about Jews and them not replacing them, and all these other hateful screamings and yellings. And so, as a Christian, I remembered something very interesting. Jesus is a Jew. And I say is because as a Christian I do believe that he's still alive. He's resurrected and ascended into heaven. So he's by his very nature, he is a Jew. And he would be the perfect Jew, as a matter of fact, as he is also the Messiah or the Christ. So these people that live in America that are screaming or ranting about Judaism and Jews that proclaim themselves to be Christian seem to contradict themselves. And for what? For the sake of what? What do they want to be heard for? They're afraid of being replaced, is what they're saying. Replaced by what? That's the question. And so with this said, I'm at a place now where in my 36 years of life, I have a 14 going on 15-year-old daughter who will be going to a new high school in a predominantly white neighborhood that I would hate to have to deal with the actions and the ignorance of many or a few. I also speak on behalf of myself, in my own personal opinion, and my family, that I feel the same way about what would be the Latino community in in the city that I live in, which is a predominantly um, I don't want to say gang-ridden. I don't want to seem like I'm generalizing, but the fact of the matter is where I grew up, it was primarily a community that has a lot of gang violence and drug use. I would say that I fell prey to that, and I also let myself get into that lifestyle as well. But with that said, we live those lives, we do those things by choice. Yes, we're born into these communities. That doesn't mean that that's the only option we have in life. We can always be better. Cesar Chavez says, "Si se puede," which translates to "yes, we can." And I strongly believe that if we try hard enough, we can get past, we can look forward, we can let go of any sort of hate and violence that we might think we would hold as a value. We think it's a value, we think it's an identity, we think that it's something that we should hold on to, but the reality is it's just the propagating of violence, violence begetting more violence. Much like in the Word of God, sin begets sin. And everyone out there speaking about spreading love, spreading love, spreading love, and showing love and not hate. Well, the premise of this website is just that. And I will be using excerpts from the Word of God, the Bible. I'm a Christian after all. And I will be, look, this is my puppy. Hi, lady. Say hi, lady. Look, hello. So the premise of this website is to share love, to impart grace. I will be quoting the Bible in some of the things that I speak about. But I know that there's a lot of other stuff in this world from other cultures that's relevant to the message that I'm looking to convey. So I will be gleaning from that as well, whether it be Buddhism, even Muslim, or Hinduism, Judaism, Catholicism, any other isms that have to do with religion, but then also from speeches, from speakers, because we have an entire planet of culture and diversity that we can take from and learn and grow. And that's an example that I want to set to my children. I don't know how much time I have left on this planet, but I'm going to take advantage of every minute that I got to share love with my kids. And I hope, and I would say as a Christian, again, God willing, they can do the same with their children. So with that said, let's see what we can do together. My name is Rudy Razo. God bless you and have a good day.